record. Here we are. All right. So since we last spoke yesterday, so I think Kerry and I are connecting tomorrow. I'm not sure if she is due on this call, but how have things been, regardless, like beyond the storm, so to speak, after we chatted yesterday?
Yeah. Well, I did send out a few more emails, like you said. I just kind of re-forwarded them and just popped a little note to say, look, I've only got a couple of places left, and like really would be keen to chat to you, blah blah blah. Just really friendly and informal, and give them a bit more info. But that will happen if it's meant to. I had one more call very early this morning, so I managed to take a call at 7 o'clock in the morning for somebody in the UK, and they have said yes. So they're coming on board. So I've got 8 now.
Good.
So I've got 8. Yeah, so I had a feeling they would, because I do know them.
Yes.
And the way their life's going, it was like it's the perfect time for it.
Love it.
They're keen. I've got another call booked later, but I can't connect with the woman. She's not answering my emails or my Facebook messengers, so it might not happen.
Yeah, that's right. So there's still another, between now and Monday, there is, there's a lot of opportunity with you just continuing on your plan, and people just popping up.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of just popping out, just resending a few things, and just just reminding people, like you say, just putting it in front of them again.
Yeah.
Which I'll hopefully get on to do if I've got internet connection, because it's going up and down today. So I know, like, it went off just a minute ago and then it's come back on again. So if I drop out, just know that I've gone again. So it just might just drop out any minute, because there's the power's going on and off as well. So
they're probably still testing the lines and things.
Yeah. So I'm really happy. I've got 8 people confirmed, and I've got a soul session to do today later if all goes well, and then another one on Friday with the 8. So that means I've done the first soul session. So I feel like I've been really busy with all that calls, and I'll be glad when that's over, so I can really crack on into getting into the zone of the teaching.
Yes, yeah. So, well, while we've got some time today, what is there anything that you'd like some help with? Any questions that you do have?
I mean, I think, like I said to you yesterday, in regards to what I give to the group, I've kind of decided I've got a plan in regards that I'll do the lessons. I'm going to do a meditation every week, or a light activation, and a little written exercise. I'll also pop in doing a Facebook Live with a message regarding maybe something from the angels of some other teaching, and just really try and encourage them all to connect with each other and comment and post and stuff like that, I suppose.
Right.
And I think the training for me going on with obviously doing the group calls, Matt, having people online, that'll be a bit of a learning curve, and in regards to how I structure that. So I am going to take on board what you said yesterday in regards to I'm going to prepare some questions already. I just keep getting all these ideas flooding in my mind, and I find they're coming in a little bit fast for me to grasp them, and being in the right place to write them down. So I want to show them that, but I'm trusting that will all come back when it's needed.
Yes.
And so going on forward into, I've got my first 2 weeks pretty mapped out. The 3rd week onwards, kind of got an idea. 4th week, I definitely know what I'm doing. 5th and 6th weeks, sort of a little bit of a tie-up week. I'm not quite sure yet. I think I'm leaving it a little bit open right now.
Yes. Yep.
Is that something that you would kind of do as well?
Yes,
I've got an idea.
Yeah, I typically use the week 1 and the final week as bookends. So when they're being onboarded, their first week, what are their problems? What are their frustrations?
Yeah.
What are they really excited about and starting their journey? So eyes are wide open. And then where do I want to take them? Where would I like them to be by week 6?
Yeah.
And week 6, it could be something like, okay, now you're moving out into the world. Now
Yeah.
you're looking for ways to express yourself as an earth angel in your greater capacity. And whether it is, having their own little business, or whether it is volunteering, or whatever it is. So you can create maybe a 90-day planner with them, or maybe a 30-day planner with them. And so that then gives you the opportunity to then maybe do a bonus follow-up call a week later to see how they're tracking along. So that's like an unannounced bonus. Effectively, it's week 7, but it is bringing people together, and they just are sharing, where their life is at, what their journey has been so far, their 30-day, Earth Angel empowerment plan. I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to relate
whatever it is,
with vibrational people, or whatever. I'm going to.
I'm going to go and ask for. I'm going to do some healing on somebody and stuff. I'm going to call in friends and work with my skills and stuff. I have got quite a few in there that are kind of on the cusp of starting a business.
Oh, good.
Like they're wanting to. So they're like, they've been tapping into the healing energies of what they've got, and the intuitiveness what they've got. I've probably got 2 or 3 that would definitely be going down that path.
Oh, good.
The others maybe not. They're just in it to maybe go on the journey of the spiritual discovery about who they are, and learn some spiritual aspects of truth, or have that experience with working with angels and things like that.
Excellent.
And learning about the angels a little bit more. But I know I've got definitely 3 that are keen to start a business, and I've had that conversation with them. And that's why they're coming into the group, because they want to feel empowered, and I'm going to really encourage them to work with the other people in the group.
Love that. That's great.
So I feel pretty okay. I think once I finish all the other stuff that I'm doing, I'll put my teacher hat on, and then I come into a different zone within myself.
Yes,
not scatterbrainy, like I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain at the moment, because I've got juggling lots of things. But I'm really happy with how everything has gone, really, and how it's mapped out for me. I still can't believe it, Of course I can believe it, but it's just it's been a bit of a dream come true. And I trust that I'm meant to do it because it's happened. So therefore, I don't distrust myself in my abilities. I'm feeling that it wouldn't have happened unless I was good enough for it.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because I have had those doubts, and but no, I've just got to keep focused on, what I have got to offer. And I'm excited about, I'm going to be able to share some things that maybe I've never shared before, because I feel I'm going to build up a really great connection with these people at a deep level, and I have all that time to do that.
Fantastic. Oh, look, you've done so well. Like I said, you followed the plan, you've taken the steps that have been required, and you've trusted the process. So with regards to things like Zoom, just on the technicality side, I would mute everyone and make sure you untick, allow them to unmute themselves, because I typically, when I've got 8, 10, 12, 15 people, if you have everyone able to unmute themselves or talking or whatever, it's very disruptive. So I'd have everyone muted before the call starts.
Right.
And I'll get them to type their answers in.
Okay. Yeah.
So literally, how I would normally start with a group, it might be, what's one word that describes the energy that you bring to this call, and they might say excitement, anticipation, curiosity, whatever. So it brings them, dials them in, and then I say, okay. So more on a coaching call than I do the wins, the lessons, the project, what they're working on, their needs. But you can do whatever you want there, and they're typing in, so they're getting engagement, they're being able to see other people, and then if you're doing an exercise, whether it's a visualization or a discussion, then you might deliver those points through a presentation, like a slideshow, or you can, or you can do it and they can just take notes on a single sheet that you might provide them as an example.
Yeah.
So it might be week 1 notes that you put up there, and you've got the theme, and they download it from the Facebook group, and then they can print it off and write on it.
Yeah. I kind of think the first week would be a bit of an introduction. I'm still going to delve a little bit more into their soul. So, I've given everyone an individual soul reading, but there's also some information in the bigger level about what that's about as an earth angel. And so, and I've also already prepared some written stuff for them to read up on. Good. So part of the earth angels, what I thought I would do a fun quiz for them to do, to discover what earth angel they feel, what realm they feel they may belong to, because Doreen Virtue kind of wrote a book on it. So I've got a quiz from that. I mean, it's just fun. We don't have to attach ourselves to those particular archetypes, but we're going to bring in a little bit of fun and lightheartedness with that journey. So I've done that, and I've prepared some sheets on archangel information and how they will link to their soul rays and things. So I'm on the verge of just kind of getting the information so that they've got stuff to keep forever and download and read.
Love it.
Group started. I've got 4. I've just put, every time I do the soul reading, I pop them in. So there's a meditation in there to do already. There's some reading to do, and a couple of videos I've done just to welcome them. I've done a welcome video. And I've done a reading, a live one, because I was testing Facebook Live, because I've never done a Facebook Live. But luckily I did it and there was no one in there. And it was okay. I was fine. With a reading, the angels wanted to drop a message for them, for the group. So
excellent.
Because I was practicing my skills, and then they said, oh, no, you're going to do a reading now. So then I just checked.
So good.
So as for other help, I suppose really coming to the end of it. So like, the end of the thing, I've already kind of framed them up that it might go on to 7. The group's not going to shut at 6. It's going to be going on to 7 or 8, allowing people to catch up if they need to. But at the end of it, I suppose, to stay connected, I would like to stay connected with them. I'd kind of whether I just shift them over into another group I've got that I kind of do work with, and might give them the opportunity to work with, say, look, offer your skills in that group. Start to, I'll put you into the Earth Angel Transformational group. Why don't you just, for your mind, body, soul, why don't you just say, I'm a reader. Well, does anyone want to read a message? And just start to play with it with the people in, because I've got about 150 people in there that have just come across from other ways for me, that have booked readings with me and work with me. But I don't know whether to put those people in there and encourage them.
Typically, I would keep your authority and positioning in your Facebook groups as yours. When we are getting closer to the end of a program, then you can invite them to either take the next step with you, if there is one, or re-enroll in the next program. So if you feel like this program, you could literally rinse and repeat it. You can onboard another 8 or 10 people that might start 2 or 3 weeks later, or let's say you like 2 weeks after you finished. They might do that at a reduced price, so that they can redo it again. And because all they really want is the connection and to show up and be part of a tribe. So you can do that. Or if there's the Earth Angel Empowerment 2.0, it might be that they just pay, as an example, it could be, I'll pick a figure. It could be like $200 a month or $100 a month or whatever it is, that you have a group call once a month where you help them, you keep them topped up because you're the leader. You keep them topped up. With energy updates or angel messages or fine tuning their energy, with them. So I'd consider stuff like that.
So you could start like a subscription group and build that up with them, with more of the 6-week program. So you kind of just add people back into it. So I actually have a Facebook group that's a subscribed group rather than a free group that's a 50 to probably about $80 a month or something. It's a number I choose. That would mean I would then upload, similar like what you do, but with information to keep them going and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like at the end of it, I don't want to just leave them in the lurch and just let them go. I feel like
Oh, totally.
Especially the ones that are ready to be in business.
Yeah.
They might be the ones that are keen to keep going, you know.
I think so.
Yeah.
And
yeah, just for me to guide them in a way and offer help where I can, in
good.
not as a business coach, but as a mentor for them.
Yes.
So yes. I'm sure if I have any other questions, I thought I was going to see Kerry, so find out what her exciting news was, but she's not coming on. So, is this our last call?
No, next week.
No. Okay.
So I've put next week as our bonus. So we'll just gather everyone together. I want to hear the feedback from your first week running, which is beautifully timed. And then, you know, we can walk through what it looks like moving forward, whether, you know, continued support and help and those sort of things to get that first program underway. But, you know, you've ticked a lot of boxes already. So between now and Monday, any questions, any ideas that you just want to, you know, share, just put them in the group, tag me in, and I'll jump on them as soon as I can. But the next week will be our final call for this batch. And then there's a requirement for support, then we can talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, cool. So just keep trundling along and doing what I'm doing, and visualizing success for it and stuff. And I've got 8 people.
Well done. Like, celebrate that. It's already successful.
I should definitely celebrate that. It has been a success, you know, and everybody's really excited about it. And it's
really good. So if you want to do anything, you might be posting, you know, a similar sort of piece to your email, which is, I know some of you reading this may have been sitting on the fence. There is only 2 spaces left. The magic number of 10 has been, or whatever it is, you know, and that just might form part of your weekly update or whatever you're doing. But doing a post or 2 over the next, say, 3 or 4 days. The weekend might be a great time to do one, and maybe today or tomorrow might be a good time to do another. But I'm confident there'll be another 1 or 2 before Monday.
Do you think, like, because I actually have been a bit quiet on my normal Facebook feed because I've been so consumed and busy with organising all of this and doing all the calls, I've kind of not let it go, but I haven't really been doing a lot of my personal Facebook feed, and I've put a little bit in my page, but it's really generated for marketing for this. Whether I should start talking about that, you know, it's starting, I'm really excited about it, and I've got all these beautiful souls. So to start almost framing people up in a way to say, oh gosh, she's done it, you know.
Absolutely.
And there might be another one, you know, sort of like,
totally,
you know, I don't know whether you just continue to do stuff like that to keep that kind of thing in the awareness, because I've had lots of inquiries from people that are on my page, I think, on my profile, that have emailed me, and I've sent them information, but I just think they're checking me out to see what I'm up to. They're not really interested in going on it.
Look, you'll have heaps of those.
What's she doing now then, kind of, which is fine, because it means that it could be a possibility for them in doing something like that for themselves one day. So because I'm not normally a Facebook Live girl. I don't necessarily normally go on my own Facebook profile and do that. I don't, but maybe I will do that a little bit more now as once I've got this.
A bit more cut through. And so, that would be a perfect thing. So if you could do that, let's say once a week on a Wednesday, if your call is on Monday, or it might even be Tuesday, you go online and you say, look, you know, we're into week 1 of the group, and you know, a really great question came out of that group call, and I just wanted to share the answer that we discussed with you. Have you asked this same question? And so it's keeping those people that are outside of the inner circle informed enough that they're thinking, wow, I can really relate to this content, and it's really interesting. So I am interested for the next one, you know?
Because I do feel I want to do another one. So I don't want to sort of, and because I've done it now, I've got this far with it. There's probably quite a few people that are they've already said to me, I think I'll go on the next one, so I might be able to half fill it straight away.
Yeah.
And then it's just be, you know, just maybe reconnecting with some of the others that are like, you know, like you say, are sitting there on the fence,
Yes.
just umming and ahhing about it. But yeah, I'll
Cool.
figure it out. I always have now figured it out. I've figured it out. So
you will. So now you're just ticking boxes and on glide.
yeah,
So
I'm
there's
glad.
no extra things to do. Just tick some boxes,
Yeah,
rinse and repeat, and just glide into Monday,
yeah,
and you'll have
and
a
be
fantastic
awesome.
time. Yeah.
And do you find like when you're doing it and you're on the zone and you're doing your programs, like obviously you are with me and Kerry and normally with more people, and I know you've got other stuff going on as well. Do you find that, you know, just in the general starting up of it, it feels quite easy, or is it just like, you know, like I think, because I felt like the lead up to it has been quite hard, you know, I felt quite
The lead up is work. You know,
yeah, it's real hard. It's been a real hard graft to get here, and I'm like,
yeah,
almost wanting a holiday, you know. It's like, oh my God,
yeah,
it's been
yeah.
such a, and I think once I've let that go, all that doing stuff, to really allow myself to be and then get in the zone of teacher, that it sort of just flows, and it's just like, it's a lot easier, you know, it's
Yes.
not so.
100%. And this is your flagship product with me, which
Yeah,
means that on your timeline images or anything, you know, it is all about the Earth Angel Empowerment process or Earth Angel Empowerment program.
yeah,
And so people that are looking at you, they can be directed to a link to observe or to inquire when the next class is starting. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So it can be doing some of the heavy lifting for you when you're continually doing your videos or your
right, yeah. So you should,
post during
yeah.
the week. Yeah.
So I should have that like on my own personal profile picture, like
Yeah.
the banner. Start to put that up for myself.
That's right. With a description with the image and a
Yeah,
link
yeah,
to, you know, some information where they can say, you know,
yeah,
I'm interested to know more for the next one, or let me know,
yeah,
put me on the short list or put me on the waiting list for the
yeah,
next.
yeah. Because I've got it. I've got a page on my website, which I kind of set up quickly in regards to when people are asking me for information. I just flick them to the link of that. So I'll probably tweak that a bit more and make it look a bit more professional. And have that as a menu item and maybe a pop-up
Good.
on my website, like, you know,
Yes.
Earth Angel Empowerment Process due, next one due, whenever, you know, so that people could, that are visiting my website might pop into that and just check it out and start to
Excellent.
really, like you say, get known for that
Yeah.
as my signature program, my first one.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's
Yeah.
exciting, isn't it?
It is really good. It's really good. Really impressive. So just go on glide now.
Yeah.
Allow anything to arrive and be at peace with and in the excitement of the result. And you know there possibly will be the next one or two. You've got that
Yeah.
time, and you just take the weight off, and you just have your inspired writing and
Yeah, you just
your
need that
post.
time to get
Yep.
into the zone of being ready and
Yeah.
prepared for the
Yeah.
next week, which is
Yeah.
the first week of it all.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
Yeah, and let me know if there's anything you need
yeah,
along the way. Just let me know. Otherwise, yeah, next week we'll be doing the same. So you can still book a 1-to-1, and of
yeah.
course we do our group call, and then we discuss what happens moving forward. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Thank you, Matt. Have a
Thank
fabulous
you.
afternoon
You
whatever
too.
you're up to, and hopefully I'll be able to pop into the other group soon and rewatch because I missed the call yesterday
Yes.
for the ambassador training.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
missed
So
that
that
one. I was in the middle of doing a few other things, so I'll watch that. Sorry, I didn't make it.
that's okay. Understandably, there's people that are busy, and it is good. So
Yeah,
you know, having those replays is important. So that's
yeah.
good.
All right,
Yeah.
Matt. Have a fabulous day, and big
Good
love
luck.
to you.
Take care.
Take
See
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye.